Namaste. Welcome to Aligned as Fuck. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am Luna here with a channeled message for the sign of Libra, one of my favorite zodiac signs, perhaps because 75% of the people in my life are Libras and I know them all too well, probably their sign better than my own, because when you're around people all the time, pick their energies 24/7. So thank you for subscribing, guys, and thank you for hitting that like button. I really appreciate all the love and support. I love your collective energy. I come on this channel so I can get your energy as much as you get mine. I feel Libra is in a very good moment right now in life. We're going to go ahead and transmute some of these energies, right? Try to get a little, my Palo Santo. Please grab your Palo Santo. I also hear grab your sage. Some of you guys have sage. Please grab that as well. And let's try to get some of these energies transmuting cleared from my last read. Spirit. It usually doesn't happen on one, just because it just doesn't. Libra. Libra. A lot going on, I hear. You're juggling a lot in life right now. I hear that you guys got a lot, that it's a lot of family and work, transformation going on right now heavily with Libra. I hear very, very loud and clear that there's a lot of change going on in your life. And some of you are stressed out over this change. Most of you guys are stressed out, I hear. Libra. Let's see, Libra. What is it that the Spirit wants you to hear? Is it love? Libras are balanced, right? The scale. Justice. They try to be fair. They always try to be fair. Do the right thing. I hear that you guys are a lot of do the right thing kind of person. And sometimes you want to be skewed more on your side, huh? Libra. That's a shadow side of Libra. Sometimes you want the balance to go a little bit on your way, even if it isn't fair game. Now, come on now, Libra. We were better than that. But overall, you guys aren't going to do that. Overall, you guys always try to make things equal, give and take. Sometimes you guys get really caught up in the emotional aspect of things, right? Sometimes you let people, situations tangle you up, and then you do what you need to do to balance it. But sometimes I hear Libras even lack the balance in their own situations. Because why? Because you get in your own head. Sometimes you don't know head over heart, and you choose the heart when it needs to be the head, I hear. Vice versa. Libra, we're nobody's perfect. But one thing is for sure, Libra always knows how to seek equilibrium, right? Being air, mutable. Try to be light about something. Very good about being mutable. So Spirit, what messages do we have for Libra tonight? Spirit, what messages do we have for our beautiful sign Libra? I love Libra, so they're very kind-hearted people. Very generous, thoughtful, what I hear. Very thoughtful. They'll put in the fine details for friends and family. And you guys do it selflessly. It's part of your loving sign. You guys just like to, do sweet, special things for people. But do you do it for yourself, Libra? I'm hearing, what about you? I mean, you expect others to give to you, but the most important thing I'm hearing for Libra is you need to give to yourself. Don't always expect others to be giving that love. You need to be filling your cup first. Okay, my battery just said it's going low, so maybe we're going to get this read out for you, I promise. Okay, those are the messages. Oh, yep. 8 of Swords opening the read. Stuck in your mind about something. Something's causing you anxiety, Libra. Whether it's work or love related. I hear it's a little bit of both. Love has got you stressed out if you're single. And work has got you stressed out if you're not. Aw. Okay. This is kind of... But I'm hearing very loud and clear that with the Page of Swords, you guys are going to be okay. You guys are going to cut through this. You guys are going to get through this indecision, I hear. Libras are known for that. They like to balance things out, but first they get themselves in indecisive moments and get in their head and then their emotions, and just they like to kind of make these long what ifs. No what ifs. This is like cutting through. You are going to get an aha moment is what I hear. Spirit is coming in to say that you will get an aha moment, whether it was a love situation that was getting you all tied up in your mind and feeling like you couldn't get out of. Maybe it was a toxic environment. But what Spirit is saying is that is once you cut through that, once you seek the meditation you need, the grounding you need, the self-love you need, Libra, once you get through that energy of me first, because I matter and because I can give to myself, not always expecting others to give to me, because you guys like that give and take, that balance. Sometimes you can't have that. Some people aren't balanced like you. And that's hard to understand sometimes, Libra. And that's where you need to go in your sign, right? Go into the justice and say, okay, so if what's fair? If they're not giving to me, then I need to pull away and say, don't give to me. I can give to myself. And that's your aha moment almost. You pouring in your cup will get you the Two of Cups. A balanced soulmate union. But you got to pour in your own. You got to get out of this energy of trapped, that I need their love, any codependencies in order to get this. So it's like, it's an illusion. Remember, this is like she can cut herself out and she's not tied. She's falsely tied. All those swords are not tied to her. She feels like all of those things are somewhat are bounding her. But the reality is all she has to do is open her eyes and undo the tie and walk out confidently, because some of you guys are lacking that confidence. How do you find that confidence? Go within. Find everything that you're great. Love yourself first, Libra. Love yourself first is what I'm hearing really loud and clear for this message. Once you start putting yourself first, like my own sleep, I get that I have to pick up everybody's phone call. No, silence it. Do not disturb. I have to be the perfect, soccer mom and go to every practice. No, skip a practice, give it to your spouse, give it to your friend, and go get yourself a massage. You cannot be in this, like, I fill your cup, you fill mine, if you can't fill your own. They're coming with two whole cups together. Remember that. They're coming with two whole cups. If you want that, then you need to cut yourself free, give yourself a break, and get the clarity, like, this is how real healthy love is supposed to be. This is how that union is supposed to look like. And then victory is yours. You get the Six of Wands. As soon as that happens, it's like Six of Wands right after, Libra. This is victory. This is finally being able to just ride the sunshiny here. It's gorgeous energy, Libra. And it's a Page of Pentacles. A solid offer. A solid love offer is what I'm hearing. This is becoming more loved based, but also I feel like this is a solid offer in life. It's finally like getting your grips on something solid, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a family life situation that's kind of suffering. It's a solid offer. It's a solid offer with your soulmate. You guys are finally coming together. It's not just in the ethers now. This is tangible. This is 3D. So if you've been talking to someone and it hasn't been tangible or contemplating, it's coming. We're going to get some clarifying cards. We're going to get some clarifying cards, of course, of the Eight of Wands, although we already know what this energy is. It's you guys being your own worst enemy, I hear. Come on, Libra. You guys can do better. I know you can. And you know what? You don't have to worry about it. Spirit, with the Page of Sword now, if there was more swords coming out and there was more moon energy or something, confusion, I'd be like, well, maybe this is something, energy that you are in right now, you need to get out. But you're not gonna, you're gonna be free. I mean, the sword is coming out. King of Cups. King of Cups is clarifying the Eight of Wands. Love is there in the background. I really hear this loud for you guys. Love is on the table, but you need to get yourself out of this funk of I'm not worthy. A lot of you guys are having self-esteem issues, like, oh, he's not gonna like me, I'm not his type. Yeah, right. He dated a supermodel. Girl, you're better than a supermodel. You're a super mom, super dad. You know, you're a super teacher, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, I don't know. You guys have a lot of superpowers. Don't ever look at the physical. Sometimes you get materialistic. And I was pulling up another card, and I guess it was, again, to clarify, because I didn't say what, the Eight of Swords, and you get the Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Work on yourself, Libra. Work on yourself. That's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's earth energy. It's like, I'm earth. So I would tell this to my sister. Love yourself, love yourself. Work on you, work on you till I'm blue in the face. Love her. She's amazing, though. Amazing mother, amazing teacher. Shout out to my sis. Getting her energy always. I didn't know she had love in her brain, so I guess sometimes we do. Sometimes we're insecure in our relationships. If you're in a relationship, you're like, I don't know. Is he really, like, not giving me what I need? Well, because you're not giving you what you need. If you don't love yourself, no one can show up for you. Okay, I am clarifying this time without talking. The Page of Swords. It's funny it's the swords, but there's one sword. Isn't that interesting? Just noticed that. Huh? The Ten of Swords. So it's like when you finally, like, done. I feel like I'm hearing when you're done with hating on you, or you're done with the situation, when you're done with, like, wallowing in whatever was your past tense, then you can have that clarity is what I'm hearing. We're going to also clarify the Page of Pentacles. Spirit, and then we're going to get an oracle, and we're going to pick from a bin, because the phone's going to die. I'm not trying to cut it short, Libra. I would never cut you guys short. But got some work to do, Libra. I say you got some work to do, and I said, what are we going to clarify with the Page of Pentacles? The High Priestess. You guys really need to come into your own. You need to seek your own intuition, your own guidance. You need to connect with source. A lot of you guys need to meditate, sage. I hear do some baths with some crystals. You've got to really get into this high vibration of I got this, right? And that Page of Pentacles is telling you that, you know, you need to connect with your inner self, your spiritual being. When you connect to them, when that's when you feel at your highest vibration. That's when you start loving yourself more. And that's when the solid offer. So it's like the minute you connect to source and you love on yourself, that's when things start making more sense, Libra. We're going to get an oracle card from the Good Tarot. The messages from the bin. It's okay, Libra. I get it. Some days I'm like, I feel defeated, and other days I feel like I'm conquering, and it's like that 2 steps forward, what is it, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of thing. And it's okay as long as you have 1 step ahead, right? As long as you keep going forward and don't stay, get out of that you know, let it, if it kicks you in the butt, let it kick in your butt, and then get that lesson to cut through it and be like, this was temporary. This was needed. Everything happens for a reason, Libra. The bad we call on as much as we call on the good, whether we like to admit it or not. But it's just transmuting that energy, right? And saying, I learned my lesson. I'm ready to move on now, Spirit. I'm ready to have that soulmate union and feel this tangible love in the 3D. Okay, Spirit, let's just get an oracle for Libra. Wow, that came right out. The 5 of Water, which is the 5 of Cups, which is when he's focusing on 2 cups. And it's like, yeah, she's kind of like, there's a seahorse right there, and there's all these pearls around, but she's just not even paying attention to them, right? She's kind of like, oh, it's not working out. And I get that energy for you guys. You're like, it never, like, you're in this pessimistic kind of like, it never works out. I don't care what you say. I've used the same douchebag over and over again. Or, you know, I get the same challenges with work over and over again. Okay, well, what Spirit is saying is use your intuition and go in and say, when something keeps repeating, that means, you know, that doing the same thing over and over is insanity. You got to stop doing it that way. Don't date the same person. Make different rules. I mean, I made a rule recently. I was like, we're not going to, you know, be intimate for at least 90 days. I can say it on YouTube. Because you know what? I was doing the same thing and it just wasn't getting me anywhere. And guess what? I'm pretty certain that little rule is going to cause me to marry this one because it will be that way. And it's like I changed it up just a little bit. I got to know that soul. They got to know my soul. We get best friend energy and soulmate. This soulmate was able to really, really to get into it with me and meet me where I'm at because I'm finally demanding where I deserve, right? And that's a big key for you guys. 6 of Fires, 6 of Wands. It's like, you know, it's like you guys are just, you're competing for what? You don't need to compete is what I hear. You don't need to compete with anybody but yourself, Libra. And I'm going to get one more. I don't know why I have to get 3 for you guys tonight. Like, Spirit's like, they need more. I said that and it just comes up. Empress. That's why. Because Spirit wants to say, Libra, you are the Empress. You're Mother Earth embodied. You guys are just so beautiful souls. You guys are just always there to be a friend, a mother, a sister. You always forgive. Empress is always forgiving and loving and nurturing. You guys are Mother Earth. You really have this energy and Spirit saying, get into your Empress energy and you will manifest wonders. You will manifest whatever it is that you're seeking, that love, that balance, that soulmate. This is the energy you need to embody. How do you get into it? Self-love. And you're like, you're singing to the choir. I know this, but are you practicing it? Did you really do something for yourself today, Libra? Did you? Be honest. I didn't have time. Then you didn't. And if you didn't have time for it, then how can you ever get into the mode of I'm receiving, not just giving? Because you guys are wonderful at that, giving to others. But you need to be able to receive and to receive from yourself. Because not everybody needs to give to you either. The key is to know that balance, Libra. And once you balance your life, it's like things are always smooth sailing. And you always embody this Empress once you learn your own balance. Let's hear messages from Aubin. Possibly messages from our loved one. Or from whomever. Could be like other people that moved on. I don't know why I'm channeling that. Maybe some of you guys are missing someone. I don't know. We shall find out. Some interesting stuff that came out though. Ooh, cool, different. You and me. Oh, that's very 2 cups. Very 2 cups what we saw, which makes sense. I surrender. What did I tell you? Get out of... Spirit always confirms. The 8 of Swords. I surrender. And the surrendering was a 10. Like, you're like, I'm done. I'm beaten up in this situation. I'm surrendering. You're surrendering, and then it's like, it is yours. You surrender, and it becomes yours instantaneously. It's like, wow, Libra. All you need to do is surrender to get your soulmate. I'm almost jealous. I've surrendered 100 times, and Spirit's like, no. A couple more chakras you need to clear out. Libra's just there. Trust the process, right? Trust the process, Libra, that everything is going... Lisa, maybe there's a Lisa listening to this. That everything is going your way, and Spirit has your back. Oh, yes. Aquarius. Some of you are really dealing with Aquarius because look at this. Aquarius came out and Aquarius came out again. Some of you guys either have Aquarius in your chart, which is kind of why the High Priestess was coming out, right? I really felt that energy too, and trying to get emotionally in touch with self-love. So a lot of you guys have to actually either you're dealing with Aquarius or Spirit saying get into the Aquarius energy to feel the self-love that you need to heal yourself right now in order to manifest or to keep this 2 of Cups in your life or to home in that 2 of Cups, that love energy, that other person you are, divine timing is at play. So it's like once you get embodied in the Empress mode, nature is here. You guys are going to need to be in nature. This is a must for you. You guys need to ground. Go out, take your shoes off and go some grass. Walk on some grass. I'm not talking away. And cherish every little thing you see. Some of you guys are going to be traveling soon, or you travel for work, or this person travels for work. It's relevant. Travel is definitely in your cards for you in September. You are ready for a leap. Of course you are, Libra. You're always ready. So do it. Then we got some interesting things that showed up. The match. So I feel like you guys need to ignite that love. I feel like you need to light up. I heard a very funny message. It's like you guys need a match to light you up underneath. Like, what is it called when you just get lit up? Yeah, it's a match just came out of nowhere. So it's really meant to know that it's time. It's time to light yourself back up, ignite your passion, because there's definitely some type of engagement on the horizon with the ring. I highly feel like some of you guys might be meeting the one. And then I get this little duck detective that I tried to take out, but it falls in there. And I feel like someone's snooping around to figure out what you're going through or what you're up to. This is my snooping duck. Or you might see ducks. If you're seeing a lot of ducks, that means that this person's close. I feel like that's a sign from the universe that this person's close, because you also have happy in the heart. So this person's going to make you very happy, and a joy in your heart you're going to feel from them. And then last but not least, a very good way to end this read is your prayers have been answered, Libra. So whatever you've been praying for in the night, crying for, telling God to take over, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's answered. You just got to release yourself from that trapped mentality that you might be stuck in, or that you were. And if you were stuck in that recently, like, that was just me, I just got out of it, I'm in a good place, I feel good, then everything that's to come is yours, because it's been answered. Affirm. I love my Libras. I love you guys so much. You're incredible, gentle, amazing, abundant Empress souls. And if you're not an Empress, you're an Emperor. I want to say thank you again for subscribing and liking. And I hope this gave you some insight on September. So I wish nothing but the best outcome in this for you guys. Sending you guys love and light. Mwah. I love you, Libras. Until next time. Thank you again.